Good morning to you. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the Today Show right across the country. Look, busy week for the economy as well. A Reserve Bank rate decision tomorrow. Retail sales numbers for February, new car sales and tourism numbers, they're all out this week as well. And this in context of a government that's struggling to make savings to eventually balance our budget without tax hikes that it thinks will slow the economy down. Now, it's a delicate balance, as Tony Abbott and Joe Hockey found with their first so-called tough budget. The public and businesses didn't respond well. The body language was all wrong. The Senate crossbenchers went to meltdown, and billions of dollars worth of measures from that budget still sat there and not going through. The problem is the longer the delays in budget cuts or tax increases, the more our government debt rises. Right now, Australian Office of Financial Management says there's $419 billion worth of government debt on issue. Remember, we didn't have government debt just going back 10 years or so ago. And the more the debt, the less the flexibility government has if an economy turns down or there's a global crisis as well. Now, this government's fond of saying you don't tax your way to prosperity. Now, that's true, but it's also true that if you can't find the cuts in the budget to balance it, the debts keep on rising. So the situation just gets worse. Now let's go to the Reserve Bank, which has cut rates to record lows, though they're higher than the rest of the world. And that's the reason why our dollar's been rising in the past few weeks. Well, you could argue the RBA could improve our economic performance by cutting interest rates, but it won't, because there's no guarantee that a small cut will actually improve our performance. And if things ever get bad, then the Reserve Bank then has less ammunition to really help out. So we've got to get smart to get Australia moving faster. Now, like this, the Trade Minister, Stephen Ciobo, was taking the biggest ever trade mission. That's 1,000 business leaders from small and medium-sized businesses to China this week to investigate opportunities in a range of industries, from food, tourism, retirement care, education and health. Now, that, I think, is really clever. In short, the country needs more hard work and less of the crazy ideas. Let's go to our markets now on a Monday morning, and what we can see is the Aussie dollar this morning, 76.7 US cents and also 67.2 euro cents as well. If we move further forward, we can see on the commodities markets, the oil price, $36.79 US a barrel. On Friday night, after jobs numbers came out there, the Dow Jones index of US shares up 107 points. And also then, if we go here to Australia, on Friday, you can see that the All Ordinaries index of Australian shares was down by 70 points. It's the banks that are getting hammered right now with worries about bad and doubtful debts. But what we're going to talk about in a little while is a new survey out that says that more and more Australian parents are worried their children will have a worse lifestyle. And it's all about that. It's all about the debt and the flexibility for government to actually make a real difference in our lives.
Yeah, obviously housing prices are at the forefront of that, but we'll talk about that very, very shortly.
We'll do indeed.
Thanks a lot, Ross. Right now it's time for the latest entertainment news.